Soft sauntered through the village, sauntered as soft away. So unsuspected violets within the fields lie low, too late for striving fingers that passed an hour ago.
Here we have Ryan Holte on his typical journey to second period. At this very point on his habitual journey, he makes a very recognized glance to a certain lowly student, Tyler Boots. There are 7 days in a week, and 5 of those days are spent at school, which means that 71% of the 279 days spent during the school year, excluding holidays, Ryan walks past and glances at this Tyler kid. Never once have they spoken at this point on the journey. Fast forward a bit to fourth period. Ryan is taking a seat at his desk, only about 2 desks away from Tyler. Yes, the same Tyler from passing period. The teacher assigns a duo project. Eager to partner up with friends, the students' eyes maneuver across the room. The eyes of every student wander to his or her friends in the room. Tyler has none of his friends in the class. On the other hand, Ryan has several. Ryan knows that none of his friends are fruitfully going to partner up with Tyler, yet he chooses to do the norm and pick one of his homies instead of Tyler, who remains without a partner until the last second. This same routine occurs continuously throughout the first, second, and third semester.
Here we have a rose, red, tall, and accessible with only a reach of the hand. Here we have a violet, blue, short, and not as accessible as a rose. Violets often go unnoticed, which is a shame because they behold such beauty. If only more people would acknowledge this lonely violet.
Anyways, back to Ryan and Tyler's situation. Third semester. Ryan is walking through the hallways as usual on his way to second period. Strolling along with his buddies, Ryan notices Tyler, who is usually walking alone. However, something is different. Today, Ryan has a change of heart. As he and Tyler begin to pass by one another, Ryan decides to greet Tyler with just a simple,
Hey Tyler, what's up?
Tyler seems surprised and responds with a,
Oh, hi.
They go their separate ways and proceed on with their day. Fourth period is here. When assigned the daily group project, Ryan decides to work with Tyler. While working on their project, they engage in a good, friendly conversation. They don't talk in depth, however. They just share stories of their past week. As the boys begin to get to know each other, they realize that a great friendship has been brought to life.
So, returning to the violet and rose situation. Here are both of the flowers next to one another. Rose tall, violet short. See, we tend to walk past the violets due to the fact that acknowledging a violet is more difficult than acknowledging a rose. Violets represent the things we walk by in life and the things that we think are not worth our time. Also, because they're low to the ground, we can step on our opportunity by not noticing it. It takes effort to enjoy the better things in life sometimes.
So instead of stopping to smell the roses, you should stop, bend down, and smell the violets. Sure, bending down takes a little more effort than just stopping, but in the end, that extra effort will be worth your time. Do not walk past something that could mean everything. We tend to walk past the things that we know aren't worth our time, simply because when we feel like more effort has to be put forth, we back out. You realize what you could have or would have had when the time is out and you didn't take the opportunity.
When was the last time you stopped and smelled the violets?